If you're happy,
No comments.
Alright.
There's no way we're starting it like that.
That's what you... Jesus.
Oh no.
That's right.
Imagine how it looks on mine.
You can figure it out, right?
You'll definitely... Yeah, there it is.
You can figure it out.
That's me.
You can figure it out. That's alright. There won't be much.
Alright,
maybe.
cue the intro. Thank you. Username?
Alright, anyways. I was about to say we're back for a YouTube video, but this is not a Zynced video. This is a Zynced podcast video. Finally, we are actually not being lazy, actually making a video.
We're back.
We're
back.
We're kind of back.
To a degree. We're 2/3 back.
We haven't posted a video in like 3 months.
When was the last time we posted?
It was the calorie challenge.
It was a calorie challenge. Wow.
Which actually is like one of our best videos on the channel right now. And it was the last one apparently too.
Could you imagine if this video blows up and our second most popular video is the calorie challenge, which we did back in... Let me just have a look. But anyway, explain this whole podcast.
We've done so many podcasts in the past, so many attempts, so many tries, so many different channels. But we've got a really, really good feeling about this one. You know,
since we're back, we've noticed that our videos were very hinged, as in like they were very barricaded behind like the fear of being cancelled.
The fear of saying something like too far in a way.
Or like before we even get anywhere,
Yeah.
we're already like, man, we shouldn't say this is bad. But now we've kind of hit a point where we're just like, man, we should just fully send it.
We should just not give a fuck and just say what we want.
No, we have opinions as human beings,
Yeah.
and we should be able to say those things.
Stopping yourself from saying things that you would regularly say. It feels like you're acting at that point.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel real.
Something that no one really wants to see. No one wants to see fake content. Like
no
Lesbian said,
one
fake
likes
content
that.
is shit content.
Yeah.
That's just not who we are.
Yeah.
And I also find that we enjoy the videos that we make when we're like much more ourselves.
Because they're real.
Like, what was the most real video? The tortilla challenge.
That was real.
That was all real content, and I think by far that was the best video.
That's the most funniest video I think we have ever recorded on the channel.
Yeah, there was just no acting on it because it was pretty much just plain fear of getting slapped by a piece of bread.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We're gonna. I feel like our quality is now just gonna step up in another level because we now don't give a shit.
It's literally Zynced Season 2 in brackets unhinged.
Zynced Season 2, 2023. And we're already 3 months in and we haven't done anything. But we actually did film a video. It's like kind of a vlog type video where you can actually see ourselves open up a bit.
Yeah, where we're kind of just ourselves for half a minute.
And it's funny.
And we have someone on there who we would like to see in a lot more videos, Lance.
Yes.
I think he'd be fantastic on the internet. He just needs to...
Be a bit louder. Talk a bit more.
Yeah, he's fine.
If you see the video, he...
As soon as he sees the camera on him, he's like...
walks away.
Yeah, he just passes. He just can't do it.
Instantly ditches it.
It's
goes through the door.
Very, very funny.
But Aaron's fine. You know, Aaron's been in the camera for a
good year.
A year now.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But like when we first got Aaron on the camera, he was like, Lance. Whoops.
Yeah. I mean, we all were like that. I feel like that's how you're supposed to start. If you don't start like that, I feel like you're too confident. You're overconfident.
Here's a good way to put it. You know, critical, most critical.
No. Oh, moist.
Most critical.
Love moist.
Moisty. All right. When he first was doing videos, he didn't even have a camera.
Mm.
And then he's like, did his first ever camera video, and apparently he was like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, you don't.
And he just panicked. But now all his content is literally just him talking to the camera.
It's him literally just sitting there explaining a situation, and everyone watches it. I watch it.
Yeah.
Like, even though he's just sitting there like ranting about someone, which is very funny and just out of the world.
Should never stop.
No, he should never. And recently the Sneeko stuff, that shit has been so funny.
That is something I want to talk about later.
Okay, we can. But yeah, he's just sitting there. You know, there's not much hand movements. He's just sitting there explaining, and I'm like, I'm still watching this shit.
That's because he says so much unhinged shit.
Unhinged and like true stuff. He's never like Yeah, no fake shit.
He's not biased either, as in like he has points for either
He always
side.
has his thoughts and what's on his mind. He just says.
Good job, Critical.
Which is exactly what we should do, and that's what you should expect in the next Zinc video.
Or every video from here on out.
Hopefully.
Until we get told off for saying something bad.
Yeah, the Zinc videos were planned to be weeks apart of each other. Like we'll try and get it out on like a Saturday or something, so people maybe from the other side of the world come back on a school day from Friday and enjoy a Zinc video.
Yeah.
That's just not been the case.
Okay, I would admit it is hard. It's hard to do a video
it's hard when obviously you're in Japan.
Yes.
You've got Aaron who's actually like getting a lot of work now.
Yeah.
Or especially at the end of the year because it was Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Everyone's working. Everyone's busy.
I got a new job.
He got a new job. He left
a place. I left.
He left the car wash.
I left a very toxic workplace.
Very toxic. Like, lovely workmates, lovely people. There's just a few people there that are a bit
very, very toxic and made it hard to work.
Very hard, and that's why I got fired too.
You definitely did.
I did not get fired.
It was definitely a conflict of interest where they were just like, we want you to work, and you were like, I don't want to work at all. So
here in Australia, if you're casual, you cannot be told how much you're supposed to work. You're set to how many hours in that, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. If you want to work more, you ask, hey, can I go full time? And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll get you on a 6-day schedule. Simple as that.
No, we don't have the work for you, or like, but the way they did it, it was very, very sketchy. But
so me and Alex were casual, and they were asking us to work 6 days a week. We were 18 at the time.
Yeah.
So we're 18, we're young, we have other lives outside of our work. Mm-hmm. Especially on weekends.
Yeah.
Love to go hang out with friends, make videos, for example, edit, whatever it is. And if we didn't work one weekend day, we would be getting the boot. So we had...
Wow, we're really going all out in this place.
Yes, because, it's not right.
It's a reason why we just haven't been on the screen as much.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair to us, and it's a good reason, but it's not fair on these people. The people.
But that's what's happened. That's why he said, all right, the next job I'm getting, I'm deuces.
Literally, it was like people were leaving left, right, and center at the place, and I was like one of the only people that they trusted. And then I called my boss, and I was like, hey, I'm leaving for this other job. And he's like, oh, really? Okay, bye.
Yeah.
It was like I worked for you for 2 years, dude.
Exactly. Like, you want a bit like, oh, man, really? Like miss you or something like that.
Yeah, didn't get a bye. No one cried except like this one dude who it was Jatinder.
He cried.
He cried. And it was rough. I did like a lot of the people that I worked with, and you do tend to make a bond with them.
They're fine, yeah. It's just
because there was no evil people there. Maybe a couple.
I mean, it was just people trying to do their job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's nothing really.
But speaking of jobs, you've got a job at this very moment. You say you're unemployed. But you have a job.
Other than working for my father.
Yes.
Recently, we got a new job where we're working at this new house. We're working on sprinklers and lawn and all that sort of stuff. So, this is a Wednesday. I rock up to the house. Lovely house. I'm like, okay, this guy's got money. Okay, this guy's serious.
It's in a certain area where you're just like, okay.
Yeah, there's a certain area where this is. You're like, okay, this guy's got money. We're gonna get a lot of money for this job.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it's a big job, which is like, and which is actually quite a lot for what we're doing, which is putting sprinklers in, like, just for some grass.
Yeah.
Imagine paying $5,000 just to get your grass watered.
Definitely should not be saying how much you're getting paid, bro.
No, it's whatever. It's a job.
Maybe no, you're not. Screw it. You can say what you want.
Yeah, we can say whatever the fuck we want. Cunt. No, I'm not gonna. No. That's a word. Anyways, we walk in. We start our work. About an hour or two later, the guy comes out. The guy who owns the house, and I'm expecting not gonna lie, in my head I was expecting a white bald man.
Yes.
Don't know why. I just feel like white bald people have a lot of money.
Kingpin from Spider-Verse. Right?
Maybe, yeah. Not as big as him.
Not as big, but you expect
maybe a bit of a stalker to him.
Yeah.
But he comes out with 2 beers. I used to drink. I don't anymore. I feel like I'm better off without it. So he offers my dad a beer. Obviously, my dad doesn't drink as much, especially during work.
Yes.
I don't think that's a great thing to do. Trying to get your work done. You get it done, you go home.
Yeah.
He offers us beer, and I look at him. You know, he's the gold chain, gold watch, massive t-shirt, nice pants, suit, shoes, and it turns out he's from Lithuania. Okay.
Is he? Did you find that out eventually?
Yeah. He's from Lithuania, and after meeting him, my dad was like, "Yeah, he's from Lithuania." I'm like, "Oh, that makes sense." So, when he came out, he's holding 2 beers with one hand, and he goes, "Oi, I got beer for you," right? And then my dad goes, "I'll take one," because who's gonna say? You can't be like, no.
You can't say no to a client. That's the thing. You can't just
especially a big client like him.
Yeah.
So gives my dad one beer. Then he looks at me, and I'm like, "Sorry, man, I don't drink." The look that he gave me, he stopped everything. He's holding this beer, just went,
"Oh no!"
Didn't say anything. Turned around, walked back into the house. I'm like, shit. Okay, he doesn't like me, right? So another maybe 5-10 minutes go by, and he comes out the door. I'm like, shit. I'm not gonna look at this guy in the eyes. He might. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could go downhill very, very, very quickly.
He might touch me. Who knows?
So I'm the Lithuanian.
Yeah. I'm just looking down at this box, trying to get some feedings and whatever it is, and.
Little on the shoulder.
No, not even that. I forgot what he said. He goes, "Oi, boy who don't drink," and he gives me a bottle of water. It's nice and chilled. And I feel like when someone brings out a bottle of water that's chilled, that's another reason that they have a lot of money. Like, who buys bottled water to put in the fridge
and in their house? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Oh, thank you. I'll drink it." In a panic voice.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll drink it. Yeah. And I put it down, and then he's off in his Mercedes Benz, and he does what he does, which yet again I don't know.
We have assumptions,
but we have very clear assumptions. Really clear.
Oh, dude, you're blind.
Yeah, I hope they understand how clear I'm trying to be.
Clear.
And then after that, my dad's telling me stories about throughout the day of what this guy does, and he's part of a collective group that call themselves
definitely can't say the name.
They call them the MAF.
Call them the MAF.
More the MAF.
Yeah.
And if you're smart, you can
Married
kind
at
of
first
idea
sight.
what the rest of MAF the word is. Okay. He's from Lithuania, and he's in a collective group. So, and I also had that idea too, because this guy has so much money, and yet he doesn't really work. He just goes for a half an hour drive, comes back, and he can afford this house. He can afford another house that we're about to do for him as well. And so that goes on. Day's going out. It's almost time to leave. And then, Dad's telling me stories throughout the day. And then he says that his friend did a job for him once, which cost him something like that. And obviously went to go see him. Hey man, you got the money that I worked for? And he's like, yep. Whips out from his pocket, gives it to him, goes inside.
Shit.
It's as simple as that. He didn't know that he was coming to get his money.
Yeah.
He just went, yep, here's and that I've just got laying in my pocket. Wha-bam! And off he goes, right? And then Thursday rocks around, and he comes out, barefoot, same clothes as yesterday.
Yeah. Most homeless
jewelry.
rich man. It's
crazy.
Can't have a different set of clothes.
But this time he comes out, and I don't remember what I'm talking to him about. I'm talking about how we're just trying to get disconnected to this, and then this will be done.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't worry, you'll fix. I pay." And then he yet again walks into the house. I'm like,
what happens in that house?
I don't know.
Did you hear any noises come out of that house?
No, the house is silent, all the windows are open. The house is silent, and then every time I go out the back in the morning, his wife is watching Love Island.
Nice.
I like to watch it too.
You also watch it.
Every time I walk past her.
What's going on?
Do
you ever get a hang of what's happening on that show?
No. I don't watch it.
No,
at all. I haven't seen a single episode in my life.
Don't. It's awful.
But I'm just saying, like, when I walk past, I'm like, oh, what's
happening?
Ladies?
What's happening over there?
Is that beautiful?
Yeah.
Anyways, and then my dad was telling me at the end of that day that we had suspicions of what he does, and my dad also agreed with me. And He told me another story where his daughter's husband, that we're also going to do his house now, so we have to do another 2 of his houses.
Yes.
Yep. But it's probably going to be a really nice house. I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing it's going to be an absolute mansion.
Yep.
Considering that he's partners with, his daughter.
Yep.
So, and he says, my dad used to work at his house a long time ago.
Yep.
And this guy does jack, stays inside, I don't know, with his wife or with his partner, whoever it is.
Have you ever thought that they just might do stock, and the reason they don't come out much is because they're very tired?
No.
Wow.
That's. I mean, I feel like it's a fact.
No, I agree. I'm like,
yeah.
They could be a part of Married at First Sight. They could be a part of stock markets. Who knows?
But this guy comes out, really nice top, really nice shirt, shorts, everything. And yeah, he does jack. He has a really nice house. But yeah, that's what my past experience of work has been like. This has literally happened a few days ago.
Yeah.
I've been fiending to come on the podcast and say it because I think it's really cool.
So the way he tried to explain this to me was, "Hey dude," it's through message, right? "Hey dude, want to do a podcast on Friday?" And I was like, "Sure, man. Why not?" And you went, "Good. I've got some things I want to talk about."
Good. Yeah.
And then later that night, after I finished work, I pulled down to his house, and he was like, "The story I've got to tell you is crazy." And I was like, "What is it about?" And he's like, "I got some news, dude. I got some news." And I'm like, "Is it good news or bad news?" And he's like, You can decide." And I'm like, "No, is it good news or bad news?" Me thinking either he's won the lottery, won a cruise, won a trip, or he got fired from a past job or something like that. And he just went, "I'm working for someone." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I'm working for someone in something."
Yeah.
And I was like, and you said what it was.
I said the word.
And I was like, "How do you know?" And you just went, "Dude, I know." I was like, "Okay."
It's one of those things where you're like, if you see this guy and what he does, you would know as well.
Yeah.
You would think the exact same.
Yeah. So I was like, "All right, don't tell me anymore. Do not tell me anything else. You've sold me on this. We're doing this podcast now. You're on it." But fucking hell.
And I'm gonna see him next week. So then, when we film this podcast next week, I might have some more information.
You might have some more information.
I might be working for him myself.
Yeah. You could be working. You could be part of the family.
I could.
If you walk in next week with a full suit on, I'll know exactly what's happened. I'll just be like, "Motherfucker, can I join?" I would love to
I'll
join.
generally go up to him and be like, "Hey man, if you need anything else done at your house, just call me."
That would sound either. You could take that in 2 very different ways. "Hey man, if you need any other jobs, I'm your guy."
I'm your guy.
Any job.
But yeah, that was crazy.
That would have been fucked. I'd have been so scared.
My mind was like, "Whoa, that just happened."
Yeah.
And I'm seeing him next week.
As in you're panicking and he's like, "Beer?" And you're
But
like,
I also get to see his daughter as well. I'm seeing the whole family at this point, man.
You go to the barbecue?
I shouldn't say anything about his family.
No, you should
He
not.
might come after me.
He definitely might.
Okay.
That's
But
great.
yeah, that was one of the big topics I really, really wanted to spew out
Yeah.
in this podcast. But we have so much to talk about. I don't know if we have time.
We're 25 minutes in.
Are we only 25?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is there anything you want to talk about that you really want to spill out?
No, I mean, I'm pretty...
The podcast was actually just out of nowhere my idea.
Yeah.
I just texted him, 2 days ago? Yeah. Dude, you want to make a podcast?
For some reason, I was like, yes. And I just did not think about any other topics.
Not?
I was like, probably should have, but I just couldn't.
But the next thing I want to talk about is, what did I say in the car the other day?
Intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts. They can be dangerous.
They're very dangerous.
It depends how fucking you're on the brain.
It depends how intrusive, as in how locked in your brain they are.
Okay, but yeah, I said to him in the car as a warm up.
Yes. Okay,
and I want you to play along, and you're gonna have the exact same
in your
thoughts.
earpieces. All you hear is "hit him."
Okay, well there's your clue of what happens. But you're driving down not a main street, you're driving down a side street. Say you're driving down to your friend's house, you're just about to be there.
Yeah.
And you come across a maybe a T intersection or something like that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, go on. Say it. Say
a kid,
a child.
a child is walking across the street.
Yep.
and you're driving.
Yes.
I'll leave it there. What is your intrusive thought? And don't say it because we all know what it is.
Break their legs with my car.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in the video that's coming out of Zynced, I had a lot of intrusive thoughts.
Really?
I was driving down. I was driving down a side street, and I was about to turn around and go back down to Lance's, and then out of nowhere, I just go, I want to hit a kid.
Oh my god!
Right? This is on the GoPro because I'm wearing a GoPro at this point.
Yeah.
And then I turned 2 corners, and I'm about to turn back onto Lance's street, and
Yes.
there's a grandma crossing the road.
Oh my
and
God.
I said, I want to hit that grandma.
Like, do you not actually though? Do you-
No, it's intrusive thoughts. It's just
No.
like my fucked up brain. You know?
It's just like, I want to hit it. I want to hit it right now. Like, my intrusive thoughts are very different to your intrusive thoughts. My intrusive thoughts are like,
okay. Kid crosses the street and you're driving. What is your intrusive thought?
probably brake. Like, full stop.
I feel like you're.
Wait, are they crossing at a crossing or are they just crossing?
No,
the
they're
road?
just crossing.
Normally it goes, I wonder if I just kept at the same speed, I wonder if I would hit them or not. That's my intrusive thought.
You're mentally unstable.
No, but it's just
I feel like unstable people have the right way to think of an intrusive
No,
thought.
but
If your intrusive thought is the complete wrong answer, you're fine.
No, the intrusive thought is not, I want to hit this child, it's, would I hit this child if I don't slow down?
It's just like if a kid pulls out the street and you go, you know, you just know.
You do the rock stay, like, ooh, ooh.
I mean, that happens every time I'm driving Alex around or he's driving me around and we see someone cross the street. We just look at
You
each other.
literally just go, or he goes, and I'm like, I know exactly what you're thinking, dude.
And sometimes I hit him with the, you won't hit the kid or you won't hit this
literally-
person.
What was it? There was a couple going, just walking across the street. Oh no, like on the fucking
on the
sidewalk, and you unlock my window. The first thing I'm gonna do is go put my window down and go, ha! Like Adam, I'm just gonna yell at them just because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like it's just an old couple,
Because,
but like they weren't minding their own business though. They were just like, they were walking with their dog and they were clearly having an open conversation. So of course I was
Well,
like,
I wound down your window.
Yeah.
And I said, do it.
yeah, and I was like, yeah. I didn't know what to say.
And you
I
just made
panicked.
this random ass noise.
I panicked.
They probably so well they didn't even hear your dumb ass.
Another intrusive thought we have a lot is car crashes. We saw a car crash today.
Oh, we did, yeah.
We didn't see it happen.
No, we saw its last legs.
Yeah, so the car, what we saw was a fire truck and a house with like a big gated fence. And within that gated fence, embedded in it, was the car that someone was driving. And I don't know how they did it. It looked like they drifted.
And this is like an old car, so there's no way he could have hit the accelerator and lost control.
Yeah.
This thing is a piece of shit.
He must have like been drifted and been like, I'm a sick
On
dude.
something.
Yeah, it must have been like off. It was wrong. Anyway, it was like, it braked the fence, and all I wanted to do was open the window, like, you can't park there, sir. Like, that's all we want to do every time we see a car
Listen,
crash.
you could have done that.
I couldn't.
Right?
You locked my door.
No. But the moment you did that, we were like stuck in a line. So you just
We
said,
were.
you can't park there. We wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
We just stayed there.
Oh my god.
Right? And then you awkwardly wind up the window and just sit there looking straight.
As the dude who like crashed his car goes up to our car and goes, hey, what'd you say? And then we go,
I didn't say anything.
no, sir, no, nothing.
What?
At that point, that's when you go, we should hit them. We have to hit them. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. I would just like, that reminds me of something I did do with my friend. Matt was driving his dad's car. He's on his P plates. For people who don't know what a P plate is.
It's like a year on your, well, once you pass your...
So yeah, it's like, there's like 3 steps of car driving in Australia. It's learners, which is like, you have to write a logbook about your hours. P's, which is just, you can't do
Parental.
certain things. Like, you can't drive past midnight. You can't have more than one passenger
But you can drive by yourself.
under 25. Yeah. But you can drive by yourself. Then it's full license, pretty much. So he was on his P plates to the second stage, and there was a bicycle that was not in the bike lane.
Hate that.
So
Want to hit him. Intrusive thought, hit him.
Yeah, I did what I thought was right, and I put down the window, and I went, hey! Like, right behind him, and he, like, swerved on his bike. This is a grown man, by the way. He... He was on his bike, swerved, and Matt just kept driving.
Yeah.
And then he had to stop at the lights.
Yeah.
And it was like backstreet lights. It was like, and I was like, oh, we're fine. Next thing I hear is on the fucking window that I had up now.
Oh, this is actually happening.
This is actually happening. And he put down his window. I put my window down. I was like, hey, how you going? And he's like, what if I was a schoolgirl? And I was like, no, exactly, right? He was like, what if I was a little girl and you did that? And I literally said to him, a little girl would be in the bike lane. And he's like, what? And I was like, nothing. I was like, what if you were a schoolgirl? And he was like, what if I was a schoolgirl? And I go, I don't know. And he goes, yeah, so I thought, I'm reporting you to the police. He took Matt's number plate, reported to the police. Police did nothing.
Yeah, because, like, what the fuck?
Imagine being a police officer and a bike guy comes in and he goes, someone yelled at me on the street.
Well, was this guy not? This guy wasn't in the bike lane.
He wasn't in the bike lane.
So he's in the wrong, first of all.
So first of all, he was next to the bike lane on the right side of it.
Well,
which
he's
is
in the
where
wrong.
we are in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if the police showed up to you, you'd be like, yeah, he was not in the bike lane.
Yeah.
The cops would be like,
Fair enough.
sure, yeah. Yell at him.
They probably would have been like, I would have done that too. I would have been angry ass.
Yeah.
But I can't believe I've never told you that story.
I'm surprised you haven't either.
Because it was like definitely a mending moment for me and Matt. We were just in the car. So
I mean, I had a
funny,
moment
dude.
like that, but not as like knock on the window type
Yeah.
shit. It was I was in a car. We went to a basketball game. And it was like me, one of my mates, and his brother in the back, all of us three, and then his mum driving us. This is when we like couldn't drive at all, right?
Yeah.
And his brother, and obviously he's doing the same thing, winding out his window. Every person he sees, ah! Or some shit like that, right?
Yes.
And then he sees a guy like on the street. Okay, he's about to get in his car, and he goes, "Hey mate, how are you?" In a really like bogan voice.
Yes.
So and then we're like, "Crazy man,
That's so funny.
go." And then obviously we turn around. Shit, there's traffic, right? We turn around, and then in the other lane there's like not as much traffic. So the guy gets in his car, comes around, and like slowly drives past, the car that we're in.
Yes.
He's not even looking at the road. All the people in his car going, and we're just sitting there like this, because like he was like fully tattered.
Oh my god, dude!
White Commodore, and
How did your car not break?
I broke. That's for sure.
Start crying. I'm sorry, it wasn't me.
But yeah, no, he keeps going very slowly, and then I look at him and go, "Why'd you do that?"
Why did you
His
risk my life?
mom was generally like, "Right, that's fucking it,
Yeah,
right?"
like, no more.
Like, no.
No, I'm surprised your mum their mum let you do it. That's really.
Oh
funny.
no, there's no stopping him. No, not when that.
Couldn't lock it. Couldn't lock the window.
No, this is the car that doesn't have that function.
Nah, fair enough.
But
then.
yeah,
That's
we've all
really-
been there.
We've all had it.
and we're still doing it.
I think it's like the rush when you ding dong ditch.
Yeah.
So should I tell them the story of my ding dong ditch thing with the police?
Of course. They would love to ding dong ditch story.
I think everyone's had that little thing where like you ding dong ditch the wrong people.
Yes.
So I ding dong ditched the wrong dudes. We all knocked on the door like, hey, this is hilarious. Ding dong ditch, walked off, ran off as you do, adrenaline pumping, and we just kept doing it to like 3, 4, 5 different houses. Next thing we know, cop pulls by, not even with the sirens on. Cop pulls by, he goes, "Hey lads, what are you doing?" My stupid 12-year-old fucking ass brain was like, I'm gonna run. I fucking ran from the police. I was like 11 at the time.
Yeah.
And like 3, 4 of my friends stayed, and I booked it. I fucking booked it. I just kept running until I was like, if there was a policeman behind me in his car, could I have gotten away? I was like swerving through streets and shit, like on my legs. And I was pretty fat, so I was like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like
gonna say.
fucking booking it. I like looked at my phone, and I was like, I ran for like 15 minutes, by the way. Check my phone. 1.1 kilometers away from my friend's house, which we were right outside of, by the way. I booked it. He didn't follow me, obviously.
Yeah, because he's not going to follow an 11-year-old kid.
No, exactly right.
Yeah.
But my 4 friends got their names put down in the system,
Yeah.
and then they got letters from the school and the police to their houses, and I got nothing.
Because you booked it.
Because I booked it. Learn from your mistakes, kids.
If you see a cop,
Run from them. Oh my god.
If you see a cop and you run,
They're probably gonna chase after you.
yeah. If you look over the age of 18,
Yeah.
they will fucking
I
go
was
after
11.
you.
Like,
yeah,
I can probably put a picture up
yeah.
where it's like, this is what I looked like 11 years old.
Are they going to chase me?
They should.
They probably thought I couldn't outrun them.
They probably thought I couldn't run. I was definitely rolling away at that point. It was
Yeah, you
like,
showing me.
oh, you should have heard me after the run, dude. I was like, I was actually dripping with sweat, like my short ass fucking hair. I felt my tubbiness like shaking off of me.
Oh,
And I
God.
was like, I think at the end, I just like, knees on the ground. I was like, and I was like fully out of breath. I was getting dizzy. It was fucked. And that's when I started to lose weight. That day, I decided
That's what made me lose my weight.
Yeah, but that's, my water weight was gone.
Whoa. That's great. That's funny.
When you do that, your friends are just like, why did you run from the police?
I'd say the exact fucking same.
And I was like,
Because usually when you're at the age of 11, 12 and you see the cops, you freeze. You like freeze up. You're so scared.
Nah, man. I'm better than that.
You're him.
I'm that guy. I'll run from the police. Like, that was just like a turning point in my life where I was like, am I evil? Like, am I an evil kid? But no.
You're just scared.
I was terrified. I was probably more scared than anyone else. Because I ran. I didn't freeze like a bitch. I ran, motherfucker.
But you ran like a bitch.
I ran. I had my hands like gangster pose and like hand in the air. Like,
Pants halfway down your fucking legs.
yeah, t-shirt ripped. I was having a rough time.
Bare feet. Just...
No, I didn't have bare feet on. I wore my little school shoes because I came straight from the school on a Friday to my friend's house. But no, it was
fine.
rough. It was a rough trip for me, and I just thought I was like such a cool kid for running from the police. Never told anyone that story until I finished school.
In case you got a letter.
Yeah, in case I got the letter.
Well, you should be like last day of like primary school, like you know I was actually with those kids that fucking ran from the cops.
I was in primary school. I was in like year 8, year 9.
So
So
high school.
so I was 12. In year 8,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was a year behind everyone else. From England. So England people start school when they're 4, not 5. So I was a year behind everyone. Hence why
you're retarded.
Yeah, 2003, 2002.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm close enough to 2003 and then 2002. I'm literally 7 days away from.
yeah, but you're
2003.
in 2002.
Yeah,
Not
but
how it works.
I'm
2002 doesn't. It's not like it expires like an off milk.
I expired.
If you're in 2002, you're in 2002.
No, I'm just saying like
Yeah, but you are close to 2003.
I was extremely close to being 2003.
Yeah.
7, 8 days away. Yeah, so the more you learn. Well, I know my date,
Wow.
my birthday. I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you shower?
What do you mean?
Because there's only one right way to shower.
What do you mean?
What are the stages of your shower?
Okay, so what I do
And
is...
there's one right way. If you don't do it this way, you can leave your own house.
You just turn the shower
You can
on.
leave your own house.
So I turn the shower
So
on.
you go on, you turn the shower on.
Yep.
What are you doing first?
I wet myself. Not like...
You fish yourself?
I mean, I piss myself, then I take my clothes off, and then I go in the shower. No. I take my clothes off, go in the shower, make sure I get wet first. Then I put shampoo in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wash my body. Then I shower. Then I rinse all off together.
All together?
All together.
What about your face?
I mean, yeah, it's part of the shower. Shampoo.
So you do everything at once?
Shampoo is better for your face than body wash is for your face.
No, I use face wash.
You have face wash?
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Because I was going to say, the shower is you get in,
Yeah.
you do your hair, you wash that off. You do your face, you wash that off, and then you do your body, you wash that off.
It's a long shower.
I'm saying, it's not, it's 10 minutes.
Oh, shit.
But I'm saying, I know people that go body,
Yep.
done. And then they do hair and face, but then all the dirt from their hair and face just goes right in their body again.
I mean, yeah, but you're in the shower, so it doesn't really matter.
No.
I think you start
It's
from the
better
top
off
and go to the
to
bottom.
go from top to bottom than
Yeah.
bottom to top.
Do you really, like, properly, like, scrub yourself? Or do you
I don't
like,
scrub
Your
myself.
armpits,
You know what?
groin,
This is what
done.
I do.
Do you have the little
Body
loogie?
wash.
Hold on. Have you ever shit in the shower? Had a shower shot? The pause means yes, and I know it does.
No, the pause means I don't recall me doing it, but I probably have when I was younger.
Oh, but younger doesn't count because if you can't control your bowels.
Oh, okay. If we're talking like teenager years?
Yes.
No,
right.
absolutely not.
Like,
That's filthy.
When you're conscious enough to do it.
Don't tell me you've done it.
No, I've never
Okay,
done it.
okay,
but I
okay.
want to find someone that has so I can be like, why?
I just feel like,
Get Lance on. He definitely has.
well,
Lance-
you poop in the shower, it can't go down the drain.
You use your foot.
I think that just proves that you have done it.
No, but I've heard, like, have you never heard this before? Where people are like, I took a poop.
No, I don't know people who shit in the shower.
It's not as uncommon as you'd think, though. I've
It's
vomited.
probably not, but it's disgusting.
I mean, I definitely have bathed in the shower.
That's fine, because that can go down.
Oh, not
Depends what
mine.
you had before, though.
Not me, bro.
If you have chicken, maybe.
I was at an awards night for a sport, volleyball, Yeah, I was in the woods at volleyball. Had a bit too many with my friends because we were getting rowdy. It was like the first proper season we've had. And I was like, man, I do not feel good. And I just kept drinking. And I was definitely sick.
That's your problem. You said you feel bad.
Still
keep
going.
drinking.
But then
you fucking alcoholic.
My mother picked me up with my sister in the car. And I was very drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And
You probably didn't even know your sister was there.
I did. And I was like, I want Villies. Like, the 24-hour cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I want Villies really badly. And they were like, sure, we'll get you Villies. Got me chips and gravy. Delicious.
Yeah, delicious, but also red flag.
What do you mean?
Gravy, drunk.
Oh, dude,
red flag.
Exactly.
Like,
I didn't know that.
You're going to bath.
Definitely.
Especially chips. You're going to...
Yeah, it was rough. So I had them. Yeah. Had them. It was like, really good.
I bet it felt good at the time.
Fucking awesome. Chips and gravy. Like, my sister had, ooh, schnitzel. Can I have some of that? Gave me some schnitzel. Also had beef, roast potatoes, veggies. This is at the awards night. By the way.
Oh, I thought you meant at Villiers. I was like, how hungry
So,
were you?
I had the beef and roast veggies and potatoes there.
Yeah.
Then I got chips and gravy on the way home.
Yeah.
And I got in the house and I was like, do I need to do a tactical vomit right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, definitely not. I'm just going to go have a shower. I'll probably feel great. Walked into my bathroom and I was like, why can I taste gravy again? And I was like, I felt it like right at the clavicle, like right here. And I was like, oh no. Oh no.
So you completely dodged the toilet
and
you went for the shower.
Literally how my bathroom works is it's like you go in, you turn right, there's the sink and there's the toilet. Turn right again, there's the shower and the bathtub.
So instead of beelining it straight, you took a right.
Took a right. And I was like, I want to see if this can just be way easier and I don't have to flush and I can just go straight down the drain. I vomited once, it just pooled at the top. Oh man, I didn't stop vomiting. I vomited 3 more times. That shit was a huge pool of vomit. And it was black too. I don't know why it was black.
Gravy.
Probably gravy.
Yeah.
But it was black and it was just in there. I had to turn the shower on and I had to fucking spray it down. So it went through the drain. It was great.
Doing that alone would make me vomit again.
But I saw the food that I ate that night and I was like, I remember eating that. It was delicious. No.
Going for seconds.
But I was so drunk, I was like, this is not even gross at all. This is me. This is fun.
Yeah. No, when you're drunk and you throw up, you're like, you either find it funny or just like normal.
But yeah, I mean, how many times have I gone to you while we're drinking? I need to vomit, and you go, just go vomit. I literally
because you're a fucking man, and you can just either tactical spew, or you can just.
I would argue tactically spewing is way better than spewing.
It's probably smarter to do that, because.
My body's gotten to the habit where I'm like, if I don't feel good, I'm just gonna go outside and do it. I'm gonna go tactical vomit, and I'll come back like war hero. Only thing that gets me, I always need to carry a packet of mints.
Oh
Vomiting
no, yeah.
just makes your breath stink.
Because basically your stomach is in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, why do I feel so stinky the next day? Because your stomach was in your mouth.
Legit, everything was in your.
Oh my god, just thinking about it makes you feel sick.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we'll change subjects. I had another one. It's another shower question.
Another shower question?
It's just like a hygiene question.
Go on. Yeah.
How many times do you use a towel before you get a new one?
Oh, see, I'm...
Don't say you're a weak person.
I'm a bit of a culprit. I do one at a time.
One
towel per time.
So one towel a day?
I don't really use my towels.
One towel a day?
Yeah.
How many towels do you have at this house?
A lot.
Jesus.
So...
Because I was going to say, if you're a weeks person, I'm a 3-day person. I think 3 days is cool.
Okay.
3 days is fine.
It depends how thoroughly you wash yourself as well.
It's just the fact that if you clean your bum cheeks, you're killing your face.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
But I don't go in like this.
No, I'm like, I'll dry off my ass cheeks, but stop staring at me while you're thrusting your arm. So, I'm definitely 1 time per use because I'm just like, I want to dry myself because I feel.
That's a lot of towels. 7 towels a week.
I've bought my own towels.
So you got 7 towels.
But I don't throw my towels out.
You got 7 towels. Okay, your weeks is 7 towels. I'm guessing your mum and dad combined maybe use one every 2 days.
Yeah.
How you have a lot of towels?
Yeah.
Fair.
Have you seen the cupboard? I'll show you.
No, I don't want to see it.
I'll show you. It's just like 2 fucking stacks of towels.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But back to you were saying how you wash your body. Yeah. Right. I grabbed the body wash. I just put it in my hand.
Oh, you don't use the loafer?
No, because sometimes it can be like rashy. It doesn't feel.
That's
like it cleans me. It cleans me better.
Yeah.
But I don't
How
think.
hard are you using?
No,
the
I don't
thing?
like the feel.
Don't use the flannel. Use like an actual fucking shower loafer.
Yeah, I have one.
They shouldn't
But
hurt.
it's brown because my sister uses it,
Oh no.
and I think it's. I'm gonna say it's because of tanning, like
Yeah.
fake tan,
Hopefully.
but it could be shit.
It couldn't be. It just could be overused.
No, it
could be
is.
so
It
much
is.
use.
It is. That's why I use. My hands are fine. I'm not a stinky guy.
No. But like I need to use a loafer.
Why? It's because you're a
Because-
gorilla.
Yeah, like
You need to get right under the hair.
plus I get pretty dusty pretty quickly because where I work. So whenever I get dusty, the loafer kind of just takes off like old skin and dust at the same time.
Skins you.
Yeah, it doesn't graze me down like a grater.
No, but no. I mean, I used to use a flannel
You can, yeah. The flannel like doesn't hurt.
because I mean it's soft.
When I was in Tokyo, they didn't use loafers, so I was like, I'll use a flannel. Great idea.
It's exactly. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You do it in the onsen too. You grab the fucking flannel or the towel you're using, like rake yourself down, and then you dry up with a towel. You feel awesome.
Yeah.
Can't
You feel
stress enough how much better an onsen is than a bath or a shower.
What is it? What is that again?
Onsen is so there are other dudes there. It's like a bathhouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
gotcha. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what it's like?
Yeah. I
So you
know
have
what
to
it is
shower
now.
yourself first and wash yourself, and then you have to hop in the onsen. which
With
is
other
a big-
dudes?
Yeah, with other dudes.
Naked?
Yeah.
Did you see penises?
Yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Small ones.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's
You're in Japan, so yeah. What am I saying?
Yeah.
But did you see any like sumo wrestler big dudes?
But here's the thing, right?
You didn't answer my question.
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
But you're very welcome. But the thing is, you don't look. You just like no one ever comments on it. No one ever goes. No one ever like does this. You know, like
Well,
the eyes.
you know, if
go
me and
down.
you went into one,
You would literally. Be
I would be next to you, back, dude. Look at the cock on that guy.
I know you would, but you don't say that.
Because I think that's what everyone does for the first time.
So when I walked in.
Don't tell me you when you walked in you went, oh my god,
No, I didn't.
cocks.
No, I wasn't like, oh, yes. No, I was like, okay, be cool, act cool, it's totally fine. Just white dudes.
Did you whip
in
your
here.
cock out?
Yeah, you have to. So I just have
So
a
no,
story.
so no towel. You walk in fully naked.
You have a towel with you that you can put around you to dry.
No, but like, yeah. So when you walk in, can you have that around you?
Yeah.
Oh, but
But
you can have the choice to not have it around you.
You should. It's disrespectful to have the towel around you, but you can do it. You know what I mean?
So you were full dick out.
Not for the first few days, but then
You went more than once.
yeah, well, you go in all the time in Nozawa. So Nozawa is a ski resort where the place that we stayed at, an onsen and no
That would be
showers.
good because it'd be nice and warm in there, right?
Yes.
Another story about cocks out.
Yep.
Lance recently signed up to a gym because he's getting fat.
Yeah.
He's got a bit
Fat
of a
Lance.
belly.
Is he?
And he's got titties,
Does he? Really?
like fat wise.
Yeah. Fat titties. They're like The Rock.
No, like saggy titties.
Wow.
You can really jiggle them bitches.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'm picking him. What was I picking him up? I think I was like driving him around or something, and we drove past the gym. I'm like, how is it in there? Like, I might join.
Yeah.
I'm actually generally considering joining, and
Because you're getting fat too now. Yeah. Oh, wow, dude. That's horrendous.
you weigh more than me though, and I'm taller than you.
Yeah, but I don't have fat rolls going.
Oh, geez, show those nipples. Oh god,
Oh, yeah. I chose to shave my stomach.
it just looks like two different
Bodies. right?
biomes.
Two different biomes. My body is a Minecraft biome.
No, you're just a fucking gorilla.
I'm horrendously hairy. It's bad.
Anyways,
I think I've shaved my face once every 4 days.
that's cool.
Yeah.
We move.
Yes.
So yeah, he's like after my gym sesh the other day, he's like, I went into the locker room
Yeah.
where it's like just a bunch of lockers,
Yeah.
free to wear. You know, you go in and he's taking photos,
Yeah.
and he's always like, whenever I'm finished my workout, there's always an old grandpa who finishes at the exact same time.
Yep.
And goes into that locker room the exact same time. So
Yep.
he's trying to take photos. Next minute, you know, wrinkly dick comes past,
Mhm.
butt ass naked,
Yep.
cock out.
Yep.
Lance is like kind of sitting there like this, and then you know, kind of.
I mean, I remember when I used to when I had a gym membership, and I would ever like I was glad there was public bathrooms
yeah, that only you can
that
go
only
in.
you could
Yeah.
enter at one time.
Yeah.
I only took one shower there. It was rough. Threw a towel and used toilet paper. Yeah, it was rough. Real rough.
You actually are a gorilla. You're
What do you mean? Are you telling me?
I forgot towel. I must use.
Yeah, but I like had a shower and I was like, "Where's my towel?" It's in my bag, which is in the locker that I can't use.
So, yeah.
What do you do then?
Free bullet.
For 2 seconds. Just wait till the people in the
You know,
camera see you.
Crack open the door. Have a look.
Yeah, but like, there's cameras everywhere, dude. You know this.
Yeah, but like when you see the camera, give it a bit of a wiggle.
Oh my god. Flex on them a little bit. go sit down, do one set naked, and then leave. Biggest power move, dude.
But like, yeah, I mean, it must be normal over there. He must be like trying to get used to it.
Old people are just weird, dude.
No, old people don't give a fuck about their body.
I can't wait to be old so I can have that old man confidence.
Yeah. Genuinely, I want to have my cock out when I'm older.
Yeah. It's gonna be
wherever I go.
Supermarket, cocks flying out unexpectedly.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be too old to wear short shorts because then I'm just gonna wear short shorts all the time. I might be too old to wear short shorts now.
No, short shorts. The short shorts.
Short shorts.
I love short shorts. I love big t-shirts and short shorts.
Yeah.
Short shorts.
Short shorts.
I love short shorts.
You can't see your pants.
Especially in like volleyball or basketball. Love short shorts. Love them.
I mean, that's because it's just easy to play.
I can feel the airflow. It's great, you know. It's
on my legs. I didn't realize. What's the time, dude?
only 7:25.
Okay, good. I kind of panicked for a little bit because I was like, we
have John Wick 4 at 8:45, and it takes what 20 minutes to get from there.
Speaking of movies,
yeah. Oh, actually, I wanted to say this before in the intro. With this new podcast channel with Zynced, I was trying to say like, obviously we're gonna have the regular like hour and a half long or however long podcast we do. We're gonna do movie trailer reactions, music videos reactions, music reactions. Porn? No, we can't do that.
We'll do it one day. When we get big enough, we'll do it on like... Fuck, what should we do?
What if can you stream on Pornhub?
No, but there is...
We'll stream on Strip Chat! Yeah!
Shout out to Strip Chat.
Yeah, there'll be two guys sitting here...
watching
with
it.
microphones.
And we cancel the stream when... No... We can definitely watch porn and not jerk off. That's just a rule.
Yeah, but it'll be a bit sus with two guys. We need more guys.
We need more dudes. We need more guys.
I mean, that's why. I mean, you're probably wondering where's Aaron? Working.
He is working at the moment. That's rough.
Yeah. So
Aaron's still part of Zinc.
Yeah,
you can't stress that enough. He's just not here.
He's just as keen as making videos as we are.
Apparently.
I hope he is.
Well,
but
what he said is true.
But we're gonna have whenever we have a movie trailer reaction or a movie review, we're gonna have our lovely guest Lockie Mickelthwaite.
I can't say his full name.
Yes, I can.
I probably could actually. He probably wouldn't care since he's wanted to be an actor.
Yeah, exactly.
So Lockie is a friend of ours that we met through volleyball. And
I mean, you met him through your brother,
yeah,
right?
so I have a long history with Lockie. So, and he wanted to be an actor for a very long time, and I was just like, hey, probably the best person to have a movie review person for a podcast.
He's an actual actor himself.
He's an actor. Oh, yeah, he was an actor because he's been on adverts. He's an actor, lovely bloke, and he's just great content. So he would definitely be on. Get Lance and Aaron on a podcast eventually. Maybe one day they could do a podcast without us, which may be one of the funniest things I'll ever see.
Watching Aaron, Lockie, and Lance doing podcasts together, I would pay to watch that.
I would love to see who would talk first.
Well, Lockie
would.
You'll see when Lockie's on. He's a very like open.
You'll see it because one day I would love to see Aaron and Lockie and Lance all have a podcast together and see how much they gel, because I would imagine they gel fuck ton.
Yeah, but hopefully throughout episode by episode, you'll see like the production value go up. You know, maybe fuck it, next episode might be in my house.
Fuck it, next episode we might have proper chairs.
Yeah, no, these are great chairs.
The problem with the chairs is I lean too far back.
And that's why we need one of these for that mic, so he can actually lean back, and the mic's right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's kind of far away.
It's not a podcast mic. It's not a podcast mic, but it's not a bad mic.
No, it's not a terrible mic considering it costs $120.
Yeah.
This cost me $90, and looking at the audio, it barely picks up you, and for me, it is spot on.
Yeah, our two audio levels are horrendous.
Yeah, and that's honestly, get this mic. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's $90. That's great.
I panicked for a bit because my Audacity was stuck itself, because that's been going for like an hour and something, and I looked at mine, it just said 48 minutes, and I was like, please don't tell me this crashed. It'd be like instant panic. It would be awful.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have to cut this video at 48 minutes.
No, it's still going.
At least it's still going.
Yeah.
But you can probably tell on this podcast that Alex's mic is actually butt cheeks for how
not
much it
butt
costs.
cheeks.
It's butt cheeks.
It's not.
Okay.
It picks you up as well.
Shut up! It's butt cheeks from when you're far away. Like, if you're like here and your Blue Yeti's here, trash.
Yeah, you can't hear it.
You have to have it close up, and I don't know why you're not doing that.
I mean,
Because when we tested it, when you had it close up to your mouth, you
But I'm not speaking away from it. I've been this distance the entire time.
Don't matter. Because it's easier for me if they're a bit there. Yeah.
I got it. Yep.
What do you think I was say?
When it sounds good when I'm over here, but when you're over there, it doesn't sound as good. Is that close?
Pretty much.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. So, by the way, we're like not brothers somehow. My mum is not his mum too.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know what the fuck.
Well, it's
happened.
because we hang out so much, people think that we're brothers.
Or related.
Me too, genuinely.
Yeah, they got to a point.
We have the exact same brain.
Sneeko.
The Andrew Tate wannabe.
The Andrew Tate wannabe.
He's just taken such a big turn in his YouTube career.
It went downhill so quick, dude.
It's all because he just wanted to be like someone else.
His viewers go up
because
of
his actions.
Of the disrespect. So it's like that. So Moist Critical has stated he does not want to fight Sneeko.
Yeah, and I agree with him because what is a fight going to do?
No, nothing. They're not going to fight. That's totally fine. I'm way happier about that because I know that Critical would lose.
No. Have you seen his physique?
He has a big physique, but he has no experience fighting. He stated that himself.
I don't care.
Sneeko's fought before. He's got guns. He's got clips.
Watch my clips.
Watch my clips. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
That's going to be a meme and actually, you know what? It already is a meme.
You know what scares me, though? The fact that he goes to that level where it's just like, you don't like me? Here's my gun.
Yeah, here's my magazine.
Yes.
Your mag, you know, with my bullets in it, and I'm waving a gun around. Like when I saw that, I was like, this guy really just turned around completely.
Yeah, he's gone fucking nuts.
He's dancing with a gun.
Yeah, a cigar in his mouth.
Was he? He was streaming at the time. Wasn't he? Was this on Twitch?
Rumble.
Never heard of that.
It's a new streaming platform that the people who get cancelled on Twitch go to.
Well, I'm guessing on Rumble you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. So Adrian and Ross watch porn on.
No, that was
Rumble, Kick.
Yeah,
Kick.
Kick was it? Yeah.
But
Kick,
yeah, they're going
Kick.
to different Twitch platforms because apparently Twitch is being too child friendly.
Yeah, which it is.
So yeah, okay. There's a level between child friendly and just watching porn and showing guns.
Yes.
Like there's a big difference.
Yes.
There's definitely a middle ground where it's like, haha, adult humor, which you're allowed to do on Twitch, but people just push it way too far. I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, there's definitely different standards for different people. There's definitely a big group of them that just don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like those guys.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's dumb.
Yes.
All I can say is that I hope Most Critical wins, which he is.
No, he's won, no matter what.
Definitely has
Even if
won
Sneeko
this.
comes back with another video, he's still won from the last video. From the fucking first video he's done.
Yeah,
he's
true.
won. Right?
Do you
When
ever
he
watch
said when Sneeko's girl was getting blown out from behind and he was watching her.
Yeah. I was like, how can you say that?
And then remember he's like, but I still recommend going.
I lost my mind. I was like, there's no way you just said that on a podcast.
I know.
I was like, surely at one point you just like saw the words coming out of your own mouth and you were like, dude, I just need to stop talking. But they just didn't stop.
It's crazy because he's always like, watch my clips. Here's my gun. Look at me dancing with a cigar in my mouth.
Yeah.
But when my girl's getting fucked, I'm a pussy and I walk out the room.
Are we saying a fucking CODY versus Sneeko fight?
You know?
If that's how we get our fame, go for it.
I got the height on him, you know?
How tall is Sneeko? I think he's 6'1", 6'2".
Bro, I'm like almost 6'4".
Yeah, I'm like 7 foot, so whatever. Same.
Yeah. Pull it out your pants. Watch my clip.
Where's my clips? As I just pull out a cigar in my other pocket. Where's my clips, man?
Nah, but I mean,
What would
at
you
this
watch?
point, at this point, I think he's just fishing views, which he successfully is doing.
So,
Oh yeah, sorry.
with fishing views, let me just ask you this question: would you rather see KSI versus Jake Paul or Sneeko versus Critical?
KSI versus Jake Paul.
I'm gonna go with Sneeko versus Critical.
No. KSI versus Jake Paul. Number one, it's gonna get more views. Okay.
Apparently not to that dude, the reporter. Have you seen that going around?
Yeah, I think that Oh yeah, what's his name again?
K something. I don't want to give him the attention.
No, but I actually saw KSI's tweets.
Yeah,
and now he's like apologized as well.
Because people backfired on KSI. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a pussy move. It's kind of a pussy move.
Honestly, if someone says something about you, move on.
Yeah, because I'll
use it as energy for your fight.
Props to Jake Paul for this one time where he said equally bad things about Jake Paul as KSI. Jake Paul didn't respond. KSI did.
Yeah.
But then Jake Paul responded to KSI to get him riled up. Not cool, Jake.
Now that fight,
I feel like I'm Keemstar right now.
That fight will break the KSI Logan Paul 2.
Have you not anyone? Okay, it's literally how it goes. Is anyone except KSI and Jake Paul? Everyone else has respect for each other. Yeah, but just wait until. No, I can't see someone winning Jake Paul versus KSI and them liking each other like it's Marvel Avengers. You know, I can't see it being a happy ending.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I can understand. I mean, how much shit they do.
Yeah, like I can't see it going down well, especially because Jake Paul lost and KSI was like.
I saw this question on another podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll shout out the podcast because this is where I got the motivation to start a new podcast.
Yep.
Because it's just so funny. It's called You Should Know Podcast.
Yep.
For some reason they're just blown up on my For You page on TikTok, and that's why they got my attention.
Yep.
So that's something to consider.
You should know.
Anyway, he said, "Would you rather?"
Yes.
Take. I don't know. I'll make it a body shot from Prime Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Or take a body kick from a kangaroo. Both legs springed up and wham right in the chest.
Kangaroo.
You'll take the kangaroo.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking Mike Tyson.
Why?
Have you seen a kangaroo's legs?
Have you seen Mike Tyson?
Yes, I know I've seen Mike Tyson.
Have you seen Prime Mike Tyson?
Yes, but think about
After prison?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Over a kangaroo?
Yeah.
Have you seen them kicking?
Yes.
Bro, just them alone punching could hurt you. Kicking? That's where all their strength is.
If it didn't cut me, if it was just raw strength.
No, this is like a raw, 2-footed. I mean, their feet this big.
Yeah, I get that.
2 of them, right, like here.
Yeah, but it'd be spread out.
You'll break all your ribs.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson would punch a hole through my stomach.
I'm still taking kangaroo.
I'm taking kangaroo.
No, I mean, I'm
Tyson,
fuck.
Dude.
I would take my Tyson. Would you rather get or? It's a really good question, in my opinion.
I'm not answering that.
Okay.
You can get our sponsors while I go to the bathroom.
This video is sponsored by absolutely no one. Wait, you got dark chocolate fruit chocks? What? You're demented. You got dark chocolate fruit chocks. Oh my god. Over milk chocolate? Guys, what am I supposed to say? This guy thinks he can beat Soul Papi. This guy eats dark chocolate like it's nothing. You can probably hear me right now. I don't give a shit. But like, when will this guy learn? You know? Anyways, we've been going for how long now? An hour and 28. This is a really good first podcast. This is a really good first podcast. I feel like, considering on such short notice, I just came over and set up, and we're here. I think it's great. Be expecting, hopefully one a week. Genuinely, hopefully one a week. Because podcasts, obviously, they don't use as much editing as an actual main video does. But I should this podcast should be out every weekend. Same with the Zynced channel. We also have Zynced clips. Check that out. Yeah, check. We have clips, main, podcast. We might have a gaming one coming out soon. Who knows? Still need to. I mean, Alex is the only one that can kind of record gaming right now. Also, Alex streams. Go check out Alex stream on Twitch. He barely streams anymore. The fucking weirdo.
I've literally had no.
Even though he has like when he comes home, some nights he will have about 3 or 4 hours, or maybe 2.
When? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
There'll be a couple of nights where I can. Like
Yes.
tonight I could have, but I came to the movies instead.
But that plan's cut
These are
short.
fucking huge.
But next,
Oh, they're apricot.
they're also fucking dark chocolate.
Still pretty good. Oh?
No.
Oh. Okay then.
Yeah, because they're fucking trash.
They're awesome. I don't know why they're apricot though.
Fruit chocolates have always been apricot.
Are they?
Oh my god.
I thought they were orange. No.
You're
right.
so British, it's not even funny.
They're definitely been apricot this entire time.
Yes, they have. Orange slices are orange. Stupid
Jaffa,
fuck.
delicious. Oh, do you want mint chocolate or orange chocolate?
Mint. All day.
Correct.
Mint. Mint chocolate ice cream, the greatest ice cream of all time.
Whoa.
No, genuinely. My favourite. Not the greatest, my favourite.
Okay, I was going to say. This is
I
not
mean, the greatest is chocolate or vanilla.
I say vanilla.
Has to be.
I say
Yeah,
vanilla.
it has to be between. I'm taking chocolate maybe. Chocolate
Really?
ice cream. Vanilla's. Chocolate's got more flavour.
I mean, yeah, but vanilla is just like classic. If you just want something sweet.
Yeah,
vanilla.
maybe, but
That's like saying, what's your favourite food?
I think pizza.
Pavlova.
Food.
Pavlova.
You're taking a dessert.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Favorite savoury food.
Ooh, I do love a sausage roll. Ooh, or a cheese Kransky.
Cheese Kransky is anything with just cheese, bacon, sausage, sauce,
Yeah.
beef, whatever it is, into a bun. Come here.
I'm not gonna lie. If the police were like, you have one last meal, what would it be? What would you say? I'm going with cheese Kransky.
Cheese Kransky. I would starve myself for the next 2 days, the prior 2 days. So I'd be like, I want 3 beef pies.
Nice.
I love beef pies with tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I also want a lemon meringue pie
Yes.
that my nan makes
Yeah.
specifically.
But which takes 3 months to make, so you live for an extra 3 months. Genius.
It takes like a day, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
You know what takes 3 months to make?
What?
What does take 3 months?
Content.
Our fucking videos take that long. But I was saying, like, we're gonna try and do weekly podcasts. I think we can do it because, as I said, there's not much editing.
And yeah, I was gonna say we'll get away. Like there'll be a couple of things we have to cut out during this
Yeah,
episode.
obviously.
Like
'cause-
where we talked about the a lot, like just a little bit.
maybe.
Just a little.
But
bit.
I'm saying because Alex now has Friday, Saturdays off, which I think is way better than, what was it, Sunday, Monday?
Sunday, Monday.
Hated that.
Why?
It just seems so weird.
It was weird, but
Friday is great
Yeah.
because we're doing this every Friday. All right,
Yes.
make yourself available every Friday.
every Friday.
Don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Because most people are also free Saturday, which is great.
Yeah. So I'm happy for that.
So yeah,
Definitely, us two can do it every Friday.
easily.
Have to. But yeah. So a lot of content we have planned for. A lot of sitting and talking. A lot of trying to have a bit more fun.
But I love a podcast because you can just talk and just break down what's been happening. And if we have any ideas for this actual main channel Zinc videos, we can talk them here.
So are we putting this on the main channel?
No, this is a separate channel, Zinc Podcast.
Oh, we definitely.
Because we've tried it on the main channel, doesn't work.
No, we did. It got like 100 and something. I'm pretty sure it went up.
53.
Damn, son, really?
But that's like.
I reckon. I argue we do put on the main one.
I don't think
Get
we
the main
do.
one back up. Boys.
I want to, because we
75.
75.
75.
75.
So the Did You Mono podcast, our last two videos got 65, 54. Then it went 75, and then it went 61 and 54 again. So our podcast was actually sticking out a bit higher.
I just don't think a podcast is a main
Yeah,
channel
but-
video. I love having a separate podcast channel, so then we can just. The more channels that are out there, the more.
Why don't we do both?
Do both what?
Put one on the main, put one on the podcast channel. Same video, just put it on twice.
Sure, we'll do that.
Do that.
And then we'll post TikToks.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Try that.
Because we actually, our Zinc TikTok is kind of messy. There's a lot of videos that really shouldn't be out there.
It's great.
Like,
I love it.
I'm going to go through and delete a few.
Why?
That just don't make any sense.
The one
Like the one that the bread,
the ice cream one.
the ice cream, the bread.
I thought that was hilarious.
No, it's gone.
No, it's not, for sure. But definitely put it on the main. Definitely put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, if it doesn't blow up, then we can just keep on posting on the podcast channel. I love having more channels. I love working with more channels. It makes me feel like productive in a way.
Yeah, then be productive. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be. That's what I'm
Pop
trying
off
to say. Oh, this will be its own channel. If it doesn't work on the main, it will have its own.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna have its own.
So we've been recording for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We have a movie in.
We have a movie in 50 minutes.
You really want to get dinner beforehand.
So we're gonna dip. We're gonna get some Nando's.
We're
I
gonna get some
reckon.
cheeky Nando's.
So fucking cheeky Nando's and try not to shit ourselves.
That'll be the next challenge video.
Our group chat has been popping off
Is it really?
for the whole time we've been filming. So I just wonder what's going on there.
Really?
Our group chat consists of us two, Aaron and Lance, but
Yeah, you're right.
genuinely,
Gee.
for the people who have stuck for the hour and 36 minutes, I genuinely love you.
Yeah.
I want to meet you personally, genuinely.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you so much for watching Zynced Podcast.
Sure. If you have literally got to the end of this, comment.
Yeah, fuck it, comment. We see a lot of in the comments.
But this has been the first episode of Zynced
And
Season 2
in the
Unhinged.
start of many more. Trust me. I love this. Did you enjoy the first podcast
I
that we've
think
done?
we had a great time.
And I think we're going to have more adventures with different people.
Yeah.
You're going to meet all our friends. We might have maybe some like semi-chub celebrities. Who knows?
Little chub.
What about if we get like a home and away star on here?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All right, cue the outro.